In this series, we'll look at the MVC pattern in PHP and how it'll help you develop better applications by separating your code into logical sections. We're going to be using the PHP MVC project, which is a free open source project that sets out an MVC structure simply enough that it's easy to learn from. But first of all, what is MVC? Let's examine each of the components of the MVC pattern: the model, the view, and the controller. The easiest to explain is the view. This is intended basically to be what the user sees, and it's often referred to as the user interface. Now, little or no logic goes on here, preferably no logic, and this should just output to the user. It's the visual part of your application. Now, the model is where all the logic takes place. Keeping with the DRY, or do not repeat yourself principle, reusable logic stored in a model makes it easier to reuse code throughout your application. Now, the controller is the link between the model and the view. For example, you submit a form, the controller will handle the submission and it will pass the data to the model. This is the same as the other way around as well. Perhaps when you request something, if a user hits a page, sees a view, the controller should pass data back from the model. Now, we could go into more detail, but it's a good idea to start building something so we can actually understand how to put all this together. In the next video, we'll install the PHP MVC project we spoke about at the start of this video, and we'll take a look around. After that, we'll build a simple application to get to grips with the MVC pattern.